Welcome back to our channel, and thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so that we can bring you the latest news as they come. And together we can support our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream and restoration a reality. He say. The Fulani corrupt INEC boss, Mahmood Yakubu, raises alarm and warned the Buhari impostor that the Biafran struggle for independence and Peter Obi's strain are both movements that would disgrace Buhari impostor if he does not allow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be released unconditionally. You know, the Fulani corrupt INEC boss, Professor Mahmood, lamented that Nigerians from north and south are now behind Peter Obi, and no amount of rigging or vote buying / selling like that of Ekiti State governorship election will save the Fulani Janjaweed plan to continue in power. According to report, the corrupt INEC chief, Professor Yakubu, cries out that even the APC presidential candidate will support Peter Obi because he understands that the Fulani Caliphate and Buhari impostor are only deceiving him and making him waste his money on a fruitless presidential ambition. Even the justices at the Supreme Court have accused the criminal Buhari impostor installed Chief Justice Tanko Muhammad of massive corruption, and the justices have concluded plans to kick the Sharia court lawyer out from the Supreme Court. INEC boss Mahmood Yakubu, a quota system professor, said that Nigeria will never allow what happened in 2015, 2019, and the one at the recently concluded Ekiti governorship election to happen in 2023. That is if Nigeria still exists. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has opened Nigerians' eyes through his preaching on Radio Biafra. And for the past 7 years, Nigerians have suffered unimaginable hardship, more than the worst war-torn country in the world, in the hands of Buhari impostor and his Fulani Nigerian government jihadists. The Fulani INEC chief warned the Fulani Janjaweed, he warned Buhari impostor and the Fulani Janjaweed that they should release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now so that the Fulani Janjaweed will not face two undefeatable movements. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's led IPOB movement by Biafrans fighting to restore Biafra independence, and Peter Obi-led movement to retire the corrupt Nigerian political elites to bring a new Nigeria. The Fulani Janjaweed prefers to keep Obi than to face Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because they know that Nigeria must disintegrate. They know. And they want to see if they can use Peter Obi to divert the attentions of Biafrans. They want to use it to make Biafrans to forget about Biafran restoration, But the truth is that Biafrans are using one stone to kill two birds. You know, we must beat the Fulani Janjaweed at their game. We must beat them at their game. There is no way the Fulani Janjaweed will be smarter than Biafrans. Because Biafran restoration is Chukwu Okike Abiama's mandate. And it must come to pass. And it will come to pass right now. It will come to pass. According to reports from INEC, they said that P2B is not running a campaign. He is leading a movement. Campaigns end as soon as the result of the elections are announced. Movement continues thereafter. Just like the Biafran movement that will usher in our freedom and independence. Campaign, according to the INEC Fulani Janjaweed, they said are driven by politicians, while movements are driven by the people. Campaigns are driven by interests, while movements are driven by convictions. In campaign, people follow a politician selfishly because they believe he or she will win. But in movement, the people follow selflessly because they believe the people will win. In campaign, people follow a person, while in a movement, people follow ideology. In campaigns, politicians tell the people what they will do, but in a movement, the people know what the person they are following will do. In campaign, people who cast their vote believe they are doing a politician a favor, but in a movement, they know they are doing themselves a favor. In campaign, politicians build structures, but in a movement, the people build the structure, and in fact, everyone is a structure. In campaigns, we rely on politicians to convince us to get involved. We have people with apathy, but in a movement, people find motivation from within. Everyone is bold, just as Biafrans are bold, following IPOB, following our leader, Mazen Amdekano. Campaigns come with a plan from day one, but movements don't. They are spontaneous. They build momentum that becomes the plan. Campaigns are like TV adverts. Politicians pay to get people in, but a movement is like a premiership match. The people pay to get in at their own expense. In a campaign, people who oppose you or make a caricature of your campaign are usually confident, but in a movement, people who oppose you or make caricature of the movement are scared of it. And that is why Biafra must be free. You know, Professor Wole Soyinka said that if the Fulani evil political party, APC, is not the answer to Nigerians' number one or numerous problems, there is no reason going back to the instigator of the problem. Even the PDP, which is controlled by the Fulani clueless politicians, in the recently concluded Ekiti state governorship election, both APC and PDP bought voters by taking advantage of the extreme poverty in Nigeria. My brothers and my sisters, this is the more reason why Biafra must emerge. This is the more reason why Nigeria must disintegrate. This is the more reason why Biafra restoration must happen now. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Bye-bye for now.